Hello everyone, this is Will Sims, just coming to you to bring a presentation regarding Motor Club of America. Many of you that I've spoken with have asked me exactly what it is, and so here's a one-stop shop to give you some background of the company and what the products are that it offers. Hopefully you'll see some value in it. Not hopefully, I know you'll see some value in it, and when you find out what all you get for such a little investment, I'm sure you'll make the right choice and join today. Just some background, it's a trusted name. Motor Club of America has been around since 1926. It's currently available in the US and in Canada, and the membership to this club is giving you some peace of mind, exactly what the screen says, whether at home or on the road. I know nobody likes to be stranded during a breakdown or an accident. Well, now you have some security. This is Motor Club of America. With Motor Club of America, you get 24/7 dispatch with towing up to 100 miles to the destination of your choice. Or you can call the provider of your choice for up to a $100 reimbursement. Now, what does this mean to you? When you're stranded, if you're on a road trip, if you happen to be visiting somebody far away, or if you're outside of the normal tow range of most auto clubs or roadside services, they only give you so many miles for free. I know, for example, AAA, one of their products, I know at one point in time they gave 5 miles for free, and including the towing, including the hookup, and after that it was $3 and some change per mile for every mile over that 5-mile range. Or you can call the provider of your choice. If you got a friend or a buddy that you want to call and you prefer to use a specific towing agency or a tow truck, feel free to do that. You'll be reimbursed up to $100. Now, what's covered? Your vehicle, your RV, your motorcycle, your livestock trailer, your boat, your dually pickup over 1 ton. That's $100 coverage for services on these particular items, these vehicles. So if you have to call for a towing service, maybe you got a flat tire, maybe you need a jump, maybe something, whatever the case may be, you have $100 in coverage on these items. You can also receive up to a $500 travel assistance reimbursement for a local accident, such as a car rental. You get into an accident, you need to have a vehicle while yours is in the shop. Maybe you have no fault insurance, or maybe you have yo fault insurance and don't have collision or rental car coverage. Well, this will give you some assistance here. You can get up to $500 to pay for a rental car. Now, if you're involved in an accident more than 50 miles from home, you may incur some additional charges like meals, lodging, and transportation. You know, myself, I was traveling on the highway and I was about 3 states away and was involved in a car accident where the car was totaled. I was able to walk away, but we had to buy plane tickets home. That wasn't cheap. I wish we had this Motor Club of America membership at that time, because we could have got those plane tickets paid for and been covered. You also receive trip planning and travel reservations with us. With Motor Club of America, you can get the detailed routes, maps and brochures, airline reservations, hotel and discounts. These are all the items that are covered just by being a member of Motor Club of America. As you can see, it's more than just a towing service. You also receive up to a $500 arrest bond certificate. You know, those states that want you to pay on demand. You get pulled over, you get a ticket, they want you to cash that ticket out right then and there. Well, your membership card can be accepted as a cash bond when you're involved in a traffic violation. Now, if you're in California, I'm sorry this is not available to you, but any states that's not listed here, feel free to surrender that Motor Club of America card, and it'll be used as a cash bond up to that $500. You also have coverage for up to $25,000 bail bonds to release you if you are charged and you're driving a vehicle with a covered moving traffic law violation, including vehicular manslaughter and negligent homicide. Nobody wants to go out and kill anybody with a car, but unfortunately it happens, and these are very real charges that you can face. if the police deem that you are not, if you were negligent or that you just weren't doing something right. Um, this is very serious. This is not a joke. You must make sure that you see your membership contract for details. It's not applicable when charged with any drug or alcohol related matter, driving without a valid operator's permit or license or tag, a felony, leaving the scene, past due citations, or parking or environmental charges, appeals, or warrants. So basically, what that means is when you're doing what you're supposed to do for the most part, and you're involved in something like vehicular manslaughter or negligent homicide, you have $25,000 in bail bonds to release you. If you're doing something illegal like driving drunk, you don't have a license or are suspended, you shouldn't be driving anyway, so therefore this benefit wouldn't apply to you. You also have up to $2,000 for attorney fees. You can get up to $200 for covered moving violations and up to $2,000 for criminal charges of negligent homicide or manslaughter arising from a covered traffic accident. Okay, now keep in mind, as the print says, any fines or court costs are the member's responsibility. Again, not applicable when you're doing something illegal. You also have up to $1,000 for attorney fees. That's $500 for personal injury and $500 for vehicle damages. Okay, so if you need an attorney to go after an insurance company or a person that you were involved in an accident with, and it's been determined that they owe you some money because of a judgment or an award from a suit, you have up to $1,000 in attorney fees to go after them and get your money for you. Now here's a good one, $5,000 stolen vehicle reward. There's a reward that will be paid to the law enforcement or agency or the individual responsible for the information leading to the arrest and conviction of the thief. So if somebody steals your car and somebody calls in a tip and the person that stole your car is arrested and convicted, there's a $5,000 reward that'll be paid out. Now that doesn't mean that you have your cousin go out and steal your car and then call it in, because the fine print on there does indicate that the reward is not payable to immediate family members. Make sure that you look at the contract information to get all the specific details. But again, as long as you're following the rules and not doing anything illegal, and yes, having your car stolen is illegal, you have a $5,000 reward that's out there backing you. They'll go ahead, they'll make that award available, make it known, and information leading to the arrest and conviction of the thief, the person will be rewarded. You have up to $1,000 in credit card protection. That's when you're held liable for the misuse of lost or stolen credit cards. You also get free credit card registration. Now this is huge. You know how it was, we just went through a holiday season, and if this is the middle of June when you're looking at this, you have a holiday season coming up, or you know what happens during the holidays. People spend money. People steal money. People use credit cards, and people steal credit card information. Well, now you have some protection here in case someone has stolen your information, stolen your credit card, and charged it. If you're held liable for the misuse of the lost or stolen cards, you have up to $1,000 that can be given as credit card protection for you. You also have a $500 farm equipment reward. Now in the city, this may not mean a lot. It's not a big deal. But we do have a lot of people that have farms, raise livestock. They also do other things where they have saddles and tracks or tacks, livestock implement trailer, tractors, or farm equipment. A reward will be paid to any private citizen or law enforcement personnel or agency for the reward for the same thing like the stolen vehicle. Turn them in, you get a reward up to $500. Here's another great thing. The rising cost of prescriptions, you have prescription coverage. It's a discount program that you're able to use just for being a member of the Motor Club of America. Like I said before, this is not just roadside assistance. You get so much more when you have this membership. You have generic prescriptions up to 60% off, brand name prescriptions up to 25% off. You also get coverage for dental savings up to 50% for most general fees. And I know that there are a lot of people out there who don't have insurance. This is a great way to save some money. You're covered in case of an accident, and you're also covered with some maintenance and taking care of your health, your oral health, making sure your teeth are clean, which is a good thing when you're talking to people about Motor Club of America. You don't want anybody to be turned away. You also have vision savings up to 60% for vision care and products, and ophthalmology such as LASIK. You get a discount of up to 15%. Now, as a total security member, you're covered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week when you're injured in a covered accident and hospitalized as a result of your injuries. We know when you're in a hospital, you can't work. When you can't work, you don't earn money. So what do? We offer a benefit to you, whether you're injured at home, at work, in town, around the corner, in another state. It doesn't matter. As long as you're admitted into the hospital because of a covered accident, you'll be covered under this total security membership. You get up to $500 in emergency cash that's paid directly to you. So when you go to the emergency room as a result of any of those accidents, you have a financial benefit that comes to you that's paid directly to you. Whether you have health insurance, no matter what it is, it's paid to you. Up to $500 in emergency cash for cast or splints, lab work, x-rays, nursing services, transfusions, anesthesia, doctor's care, IV therapy, facility charges. You know, you get that emergency room bill and you wonder why you even went in the first place. It covers up to 4 visits per policy per year for treatment within 30 days of the covered accident. So that's another benefit that's payable to you, $500. You'll also receive $150 per day for up to 365 consecutive days when you're admitted. That's for hospital room and board. The benefits are for hospitalization as the result of injury sustained in a covered accident. All right, so $150 per day for up to 365 consecutive days. That's $54,750 in daily hospital benefits. So if you're there and you can't work and it's because of a covered accident, you will be paid directly to you $150 per day. Okay, let me say that again. $150 per day up to 365 consecutive days for hospital room and board. Are you excited yet? I know you should be, because these types of benefits are not going to be given everywhere. There's also a $10,000 accidental death and dismemberment benefit. If you die within 90 days of a covered accident as a direct result from your injuries received in that accident, $10,000 will be paid to your estate or to the beneficiary of your choice. You also have a $50,000 accidental death benefit that can be, if you choose to cover just yourself, a one-time principal sum for the named member. It's $50K. You can also choose to one of 2 other options as well. You'll see those options when you take a look at your membership manual. I'm not going to go into detail with those, but they do cover a lot of benefits. Just to point out some, up to $1,500 per year for each dependent child enrolled in a qualified institution of higher education, or dependent children in the 12th grade up to 4 consecutive years. If you have a spouse that needs retraining, you can have $3,000 to retrain a surviving spouse to enter the job market. Okay, so these types of benefits are available for you to choose in case something happens to you, your family, your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children. They will have some benefits and be taken care of. You also have travel assistance. As a covered member, when you're more than 100 miles away from your home and in a medical emergency, you will receive a medical consultation, care for minors, prescription assistance, medical repatriation, return of mortal remains, emergency evacuation, hospital admission guarantee, legal referrals, medical evaluations, and there's so many more that are not able to be listed here, or we'd be reading this all day. Now, the total cost to get started is $39.90. So basically for $40 and then $20 a month, $19.95 a month, but we'll just round it up, $19.95 a month, you get all of these benefits. Tell me you can find that somewhere else. I heard somebody tell me, well, I can get AAA for $65 for the year. Yeah, but AAA is not going to give you unlimited towing, and they're for sure not going to cover you in 100 miles in any direction or to the destination of your choice. Not to mention they don't give you these additional benefits that are listed with Motor Club of America. So let's not talk about them or any other towing agency for that matter. Your total security benefits beginning 1 month from the effective date, your dues are automatically paid through your bank account or credit card, and as a member, you are always in control of your membership. You can call the Motor Club of America's 1-800 number, talk to their customer service reps. They've been around, they know what they're doing, they're nice, they're reputable, and they will answer any questions that you have. All you have to do is call. Right now, let's take a look at the compensation plan. These are the projections for the marketing plan. If you take a look, whenever you refer someone to this program, it costs just $40 to get started, $19.95 a month to maintain the membership. And this is just a breakdown of what happens. They pay you 200% commission on that sign up. You sign one person or refer one person, they pay you an $80 commission, okay? And that's paid every Friday. So as many people as you can get enrolled, you want to do that as often and as fast as you can. But make sure that people understand that these are benefits that they are paying for first. You don't want to get people that come into this for the wrong reason. The sole purpose of this Motor Club of America is to provide protection for people in the event of an accident or an emergency, so you're not left out in the cold. The referral bonus is exactly that. It's a bonus that they have allowed us to take advantage of and create an income using it. So the way they broke it down is one member recruited, that's $80 commission. So over the course of the year, if you get one person per week, you'll make an extra $4,000, $4,160 over the course of the year. If you refer 5 members, your commission goes up. That's $82 when you enroll 5 people. That's an advance of $410 per week, or $21,320 per year. Now, I'm not going to go over all of these numbers because you can take a look at them. You can see that it's very effective, cost effective. It's very lucrative to share this opportunity with everyone that you can. And I'll be honest with you, if you're telling yourself that you're not a salesperson or that you don't know how to talk to people, you're missing out. There's so much training and there's so much development that's available for you that that's no longer an excuse. There's always a way that you can generate leads and generate sales or referrals for this product, and you can actually take advantage of making this money that's available to you. It's a great compensation plan, and you can see that it's very lucrative. Now, if you take a look here, when you refer somebody, you can see the cash flow from first company. You pay $39.90. Sam pays $39.90. You get $80 for referring. You get $80 when they pay $39.90 to join. That's a 200% commission up front and over again every time you do that. You can get that paid via check or direct deposit. Now here's what we have, the team builder bonuses. If you have 5 members each per week that are enrolled, that's $150 paid to you. So you plus 5 partners, you receive $6 per application. Now this gets into the overrides. That's your instant residual income. This is monthly paid to you, residual. If you don't know what residual means, that means that work that you do today, you will get paid off of every month for as long as that membership is active. That means you never have to go back and sell that person, enroll that person, or do that work again. No matter what industry or business you're working, it's always best to have residual income, because if you ever decide that you don't want to work or want to cut back on the amount of work that you're doing because you've built up a significant cushion or an income, your residuals are the monies that you will be paid every month, whether you refer someone again or not. That's the power of residual. Let's educate ourselves. Let's become knowledgeable about this, because this is the secret to your success. You build this up and you build it right, you're building a business. So now this is a great opportunity. You can work from home. You can do this all online. You can pass out flyers. You can send out emails. Whatever you decide to do, you can start right now. Become a home agent with Motor Club of America. This is what we're looking for. Seeking serious, hardworking individuals to get started immediately. That's very important. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a scheme at all. This is not a get-rich-quick plan. It's possible for you to get rich quick if you put in the time and the effort. You have to be dedicated, take ownership, and do what needs to be done to build a future for yourself. All right? $39.90, $40 a month. $40 to get started, $19.95 a month. Okay? That's the total security plan. You can get started today. $39.90 or $40 and $19 a month gets you started and keeps you going every month.